Okie dokie. Good morning, Mr. Mutlu Azgin. I'm not sure if I pronounced your name right, but I'll try again. Mutlu Azgin. Yeah, you asked for me to give you like an example of how I make my own tests, right? So first and foremost, before anything, you actually have to have the information. So what I did, I had a book, a PDF rather, Spanish cumulative grammar course. Yeah, it was made by the U.S. Defense Department. Yeah, scratch that part. So I used the files and I comprised flashcards. So far up until lesson 7, I'm still ongoing lessons. So this is 7 lessons worth of flashcards. So what I did, this is my book here. This guy is specially for doing tests, particularly in Spanish. So what I did was I took the flashcards, starting from the very first. My first flashcards weren't even lesson 1. They were just some vocabulary that I wanted. So what I did was I took the flashcard, and even though I've studied these information before, they aren't necessarily concrete in my head. So I took the info and I placed them here. I placed the Spanish words here, and then I had to, when the test time come around, I would have to fill them in. But while I'm doing it, everything is blank. The thing is, I'm writing these words down. While I'm writing them, I'm actually reciting at the same time. And then this is where lesson 1 begins. The first flashcard starts to be used. Lesson 1 in the PDF. So what is an article? As you can see, I did my answers with pencil. Yeah. Some point in time I'm going to rub these out, and I might just do over the test again just to check my knowledge at each level to see if it's still succinct. Next here you see that I have other questions like list 4 forms of definite articles, list 4 forms of indefinite articles. So how I ask the question is that based on the topics for the lesson, I would look at those topics, then I would look at each new information that I should try my best to retain within my mind, and then I would try to find a way to ask a question pertaining to that. Find a question that just, how would I say, that question you could actually use it to explain the idea or the topic that you're making the question for. That question in the long run, if you do this test and you answer it and you got it right, you remembered it right, that question is going to reinforce that information now, right? And plus, for the fact that it's like, in a sense, your original design, the information isn't necessarily yours, but how it's presented or how it's asked for you to fill in the answers. It just has this uniqueness to it that makes it stick in your head. And then you're choosing the questions yourself, so you're looking for key things about these types of information that would stand out to you that you won't forget. Like, for example, in Spanish, list the endings that refer to both genders with respect to the targeted individuals, right? We already know that you have O and A for genders, right? Masculine and feminine. But I wanted this question to be specific so I could understand where it says with respect to grateful individuals, right? It's targeted, not grateful, targeted individuals, right? When I hear targeted individuals, I'm like, oh, persons in particular, male or female. So I think ente, I got it wrong here though, because I literally wrote ENT instead of NTE. But anyways, ente, right? Like comandante, right? And then you have ista. Ista would be for like the word dentista, right? These words they can be used for whether male or female, right? Words with these endings rather can be used for whether male or female rather. So it could be a male dentist or female dentist, el dentista, la dentista, or el comandante, la comandante. Get it? So basically that's it. You just make questions. You compile questions. Sorry, based on the information that you have. It's just that you're spending more time with these words now, these information, because you're looking at it from a different angle. You're now trying to make a question based on these things, which in some way I believe it forces you to think about these information from another perspective that could impact how it's stored in your mind, instead of just looking at it as information and I'm going to cramp into my brain. You can look at it as info that you can, how would I say, organize to even give to someone else as a test, right? I hope I helped you. I kind of feel like I could have made my explanation more clear and precise, but sorry about that. I've never really actually had to explain it to anyone, right? This was my lesson 1 test. Lesson 1 had like 26 main questions, but if you broke them down, it was 119 questions. I got 98. I thought I would have failed at first. Anyways, thanks for looking. That was test 2 and some other ones, but I won't be going to those. Hey, Chinese paper. This is my Chinese. Yes, I'm trying to learn this Chinese thing here, but that's a different story. So thanks for looking at this. I hope I don't take up too much of your time. These are my PDFs, not going into those. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, Mr. Mutlu Askin. Did I say it right? I'm sorry. I'm Jamaican. Toodles.